by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The give from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. Finds his tight end.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Trying to get it to the marker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Job number 1 for our defense is to create negative plays, create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting a big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Unleashes to the end zone. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off.
And how about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early. First drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
On the run, it's Love. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
To throw, it's Carr. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll throw on 3rd and short. There's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, looking to pass. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
The Nittany Lions line it up with a first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Allen. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Free up the gut. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. New set of downs after the completion. Trying to get the edge on the toss. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but it looks as if they'll go for it. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Chains now on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a good example there of a complementary and linebackers are playing zone, playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
Nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the
Oh, a lot of space. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone. Man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Allen. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Wide open spaces. And the ball's loose. Touchdown, Penn State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That play right there may take a year off of the head coach's life. He thought his offense was going in for an easy score. They fumbled it. Could have been a disaster, but very lucky to pounce on it, and they get the touchdown regardless.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. Coming out with it, it's Price. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. To the air, it's Carr. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers, and Tim Brown who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day, and all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one.
It's a running room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to him again. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Might be changing the route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Carr. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Do you just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Notre Dame! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this fourth quarter.
On the run, it's Singleton. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Back to pass, it's Allard. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Yeah, I'm playing the game.
Huge fourth down, and this crowd is rising to the occasion. Complete out of the backfield. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And that's a play the defense had to have, right? You're down in the game. Offense wants to stay aggressive and go for it on fourth, and they're throwing it. All you got to do is get one stop, regain the momentum, give it back to your offense, and they could not come up with the play.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
So now it's second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Touchdown, Irish! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And we knew coming in, these teams were very similar. Both really good football teams, but executing down the stretch might be the difference in the football game. How about that offense? Going down the field, they're an extra point away from tying this up, and we still got more football.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Allard. Got a man, it's Ross. There he goes. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Got the quick pass. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. with the line of scrimmage at the 37. That will leave them with a long 54-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. Oh, the attempt is no good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied, guys. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. We'll get it started here in overtime. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes it past the marker. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Back to throw, it's Allard. Looking for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now second and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. Makes the grab on the left. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They strike first in overtime.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown by the Irish. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Dropping back, it's Carr. He's in! The 2-point conversion in overtime. What a call to win the game! Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
Good fucking game, bro.
There were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports